So on Ashkenaz, the knot is, can you see that? There we go. You have a loop about 1 inch to 1.5 inches wide, which is on the same side, and this is key, on the same side as the knot. If you're trying to wrap Minhag Ashkenaz and you have a loop like this, the knot is here and the loop is on the other side, you're going to have a very difficult time wrapping Ashkenaz, which is towards yourself, with a knot like this. If you do have a knot like this, go down to the description of this video. I'll put a link on how to tie the tefillin knot according to Minhag Ashkenaz for a righty, because you have to change the style knot that you have. You want to make sure you have no interruption between the tefillin and your body. So if you have a shirt there, just slide it up all the way. Now I do have videos on YouTube for proper placement of tefillin. Where exactly on the arm it should go, where exactly on the head it should go. I'm not going to go into that on this video, but I will put links in the description of the video. You're going to tighten it a little bit, but before you tighten it completely and start wrapping, you're going to make the bracha. Now, I'm going to use a bracha pre-recorded from a different video, and this is the bracha. Ba-ruch, a-tah, Adonai, Elo-hay-nu, Melech, Ha-o-lam, Asher, kidd-usha-nu, vit-tzi-va-nu, lehaniach, Tefillin. So right now the tefillin just slipped on my arm. Now I'm going to take the strap and I'm going to push the loop, close to my body. And now I'm going to go just like this over, and I give one on my bicep before I go to the arm. I know some people don't do this step, but there's a lot of different customs on how to wear the tefillin. This is the one that I find is most widely accepted. Okay, so we have one over here. And then we go to the arm here, and now I'm going to show you just from this side. So you're going to go 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half. Now you're going to wrap the rest of the strap on the palm of your hand. Okay, so once you have the tefillin wrapped around the palm of your hand, it's now time to put on the tefillin Shel Rosh. So you take the tefillin just like this, and the way that I like to do it is I take the knot and I put it along the base of the tefillin. It's called the ma'avarta, and I hold the tefillin box I hold with my middle finger, the knot I hold with my pointer finger. I put it over my head just like this, and when I get it over my head, I'm going to drop the knot in the back, and that ensures that the left strap is on the left side and the right strap is on the right side. It's a very simple, easy way to do that. You're going to keep it for a second. You're going to put the tefillin on your head. Before you actually fix the tefillin in place is when you're going to make the tefillin bracha on the tefillin Shel Rosh. So this is the bracha. Ba-ruch, a-tah, Adonai, Elo-hay-nu, Melech, Ha-o-lam, Asher, kidd-usha-nu, vit-tzi-va-nu, al mitzvahs Tefillin. And after you make the bracha, you make sure the tefillin is sitting in your head properly. You say Baruch, Shem, Kavod, Malchusai, Le-ha-lam, Va-ed. If you find that the tefillin is too big or too small, I have a video where I teach how to adjust the tefillin Shel Rosh. I'll put a link for that in the description of the video as well. Now we're going to wind the ritzua, the tefillin strap, around the fingers. Okay, so you're going to unwind everything that you wrapped on the hand, and you're going to go half. You're going to turn over the palm of your hand. You're going to go to there's different customs on how to wrap the finger. Some start with above the knuckle. Most people start beneath the knuckle, okay? So again, half, turn over your hand, go straight to the finger, go once beneath the knuckle, once above the knuckle, and again beneath the knuckle. Okay, just like that. Then you're going to grab the ring finger, come back here, and here you're going to complete the shin. And then you continue wrapping. Okay. just like that. Okay, so that's how it looks from this side, and then from the back side, it looks just like this. So when it comes to the end, some people have the custom to tuck it in, simply going underneath 2 or 3 of the straps. Some people pull it once, some people pull it twice. Some people make a little yud over here. Whatever you do is fine. That's not a halacha. That's how you wear the tefillin. Put on the tefillin according to Minhag Ashkenaz. Okay. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. That way when I make future videos, you'll get notified.